Howdy. PLTR, how about this move into the close? Pretty wild. Anyone catch this on PLTR? SMCI 2, it's interesting. Yeah, a little bit. Still up 8% on the day, though. Wow. PLTR, though, down about 10% now right here at close. Pretty insane. Yeah, I've been skeptical about continuing to chase PLTR to the highs. Not because I knew this would happen by any means, but typically when you get way up here, things can go wrong. You know, Meta's come all the way down to 700 as well. That was one I talked about not chasing either. So anyways, yeah, so this will be a quick stream. Carvana and Toast, we got those earnings going on. I haven't seen any sort of estimations on these by any means, but could be fun. I mean, I think Carvana would be a little bit more exciting than Toast, but we'll see. Let me see. What time do these come out? Carvana should be at 4:10 Eastern, so in about 10 minutes, and Toast should be 4:05. Those could always come out earlier, but right now that is the scheduled time for those. So Toast will be first, but I'll watch both of them here. Let me do something like this for us. I'll put Carvana here on the left. I'll put Toast here on the right. And we're off. How'd you guys trade today? Anything fun? I didn't take any trades again, so still tradeless on the week, but to me, that's totally fine. Tesla ended up working out today. I think some of y'all caught that, which was great. What else happened? Looks like Toast is popping here a little bit. Still got about 2 minutes here for Toast, though. There goes Carvana. This must have come out a little early. Pop in here. Wow. Almost a 20% move here. Or sorry, 10% move. Don't see any numbers yet. Yeah, well, you still made a little bit though, TK. So I definitely wouldn't have caught the whole move. I would have probably just taken kind of the scalp there through 360, even though that literally went like $5 without a single red candle. I'm just glad that I had at least talked about that yesterday. Of course, it goes in the one day. I'm not live trading every week, but whatever. Where'd that end up actually? No, it just kind of chopped the rest of the day. But yeah, that 360 break would have been awesome. Kind of had to chase it a bit, but that went straight to 365. Carvana kind of coming down a little bit here. 1.2 billion shares. Oh my, that's a lot. Are you sure it's billion? I bet they don't even have 1.2 billion shares in the float. Let me look it up. What is PLTR's amount of outstanding shares? Yeah, they only have 2.25 million outstanding shares. So that would tank the stock. I don't think he's selling 1.2 billion. But he probably has a couple million shares that aren't outstanding. Oh, wow. That's interesting. Starting to come back in here. Toast hasn't moved just yet. Should be out here in like 2 seconds, though. Oh, $1.2 billion. Yeah, that would make sense. Steven on YouTube, it looks like something came out because it spiked, but I don't see any numbers just yet. I think their numbers are supposed to be coming out here in about 5 minutes. There goes Toast, though. Wow, going off my screen. Went up about $3 there. Almost 10% move on that. Interesting. Let's see what these numbers are. Toast announced fourth quarter to full year 2024 results. Annualized recurring run rate increased 34%. Fourth quarter net income was $33 million. Adjusted EBITDA is $111 million. Full year income was $19 million. Adjusted EBITDA was $373 million. Those are big gaps, though, but looks positive to me. Toast up 10%. Maybe cooking the books. I don't know. For EBITDA and net income to be that off, to me, is a little interesting, but I didn't pay a whole lot of attention to my accounting classes, so we'll see. Interested to see what Carvana does. Sometimes they have some insane moves. Carvana, I think, is way up too. Yeah, we're on like 2-year highs right now. Anyone long Carvana already? I hope not many of y'all are swinging earnings, but I'm not positioned on any of these. Just kind of here reporting on them. Toast coming down a little bit. So we should see Carvana here in about 3 minutes. At least Earnings Hub says it's going to come out at 4:10 Eastern. Yeah, no, I agree with that. Let's see, when did they buy that? In 2022. Okay, buying it for 2.2 billion though. I mean, that's not a small investment. So that should be paying off and spend that much. Steven has some puts on guidance being lowered on a quick sell off to 170. He's got about 2,000 puts. Okay. Yeah, I bet a bunch of people are upside down on their auto loans. Wow, look at Toast here going red. Interesting. Yeah, Toast is starting to drop. All right, this should be out in about a minute and a half here on Carvana. Not seeing anything else right now. Looks like Apple was pretty flat today. Meta was down a little bit again. Tesla only up about 2% after that big run this morning. Snow down 3%. That's unfortunate. I'm ready to see that go up past 195. Yeah, stick for higher. Yeah, we were just looking at PLTR. That move is insane. Insane. Google up less than 1% here. NVIDIA flat on the day. Where's old Bitcoin at here? Still under 100. Okay, nothing too crazy going on just yet. Yeah, I would expect that. I mean, the whole crypto atmosphere from the Trump administration to me has just gotten a bit quiet. because of all this Doge stuff going on. But I think when that starts to calm down, which may take a little bit longer, but I think that's kind of maybe when crypto stuff could start moving forward. I mean, I'm waiting for this reserve to be like finalized for the US. And I think we're going to see a massive surge higher. Carvana dropping here. Carvana announces record fourth quarter and full year 2024 results. And the stock is dropping here. Year-over-year retail growth, 50% in Q4 and 33% for full year. Deliveries, record 3% net income margin and industry-leading 10.1%. Expect significant growth in both retail units sold and adjusted EBITDA in full year 2025. So far, it's looking decently good. Full year record net income of $404 million and net income margin of 3%. Full year record adjusted EBITDA of $1.378 billion. Down a little bit. We're not moving much on this news, honestly. Carvana tends to make a little bit bigger move. Starting to get bought up here a little bit. Yeah, wrong. That would kind of make sense. Maybe an earnings run up. Carvana going back up here. Trying to. When are snow earnings here? Snow earnings on the 26th, on my birthday. They're going to be after market on the 26th. Okay. Interesting. Still not much moving here with Carvana. Farouk, you're the biggest bear I know. How could you be mad at a red market? Toast coming back down close to lows here. Oh, you're on the bull side now. Okay. See how long that lasts. Back up just under 280 here. I'm surprised still. I don't know what your deal is with me in Fulcrum. Coming down to 270 here. Hope y'all can see it okay. You may not be able to see the numbers, but something like that. Under 270 now again. I'm honestly still surprised that this is like as slow price action as I'm seeing here. Carvana expects significant growth in retail units sold. Sees sequential increase in retail units sold and adjusted EBITDA in Q1 as well for this year. So I don't know what's going on. Maybe kind of I mean, this could easily just be a sell the news scenario here, guys. I mean, this has had a huge run. So even though they did well and were record setting, big reason why I don't trade earnings, right? A lot of this stuff sounds good and it's coming down. I know, Farouk, I'm just messing with you. But interesting. Well, Steven on YouTube, looks like you're gonna be all right. One quote movie. Carvana did pretty well. They set some records for their earnings, but the stock is falling. To me, it seems more like a sell the news scenario right now. Because I mean, everything I'm seeing is good, but the stock just up a lot, this year. So this, even though it's good, could continue to come down. Yeah, Toast is still coming down a little bit, down about 5% from the close. Yeah, for sure. Not seeing anything else too exciting right now. Yeah, Samuel Chen, that is true. I don't know. I'm not positioned on any of this stuff. I haven't traded Carvana in a while. Looks like I've missed out on some pretty crazy moves, but it's just not really a stock I like trading. Dropping low here, about to break 260. This may get bought. I mean, if this gets too extended here to the downside, I do think that this could get bought up here a little bit. What do we think of Walmart? It has earnings tomorrow. I don't know anything about Walmart. I mean, Walmart does have cheaper products, right? They've done really well, last year and into this year. So I think their earnings could be good. But again, this is up a lot. So you may see something kind of like we're seeing right now on Carvana, where it's great earnings and the stock just kind of falls because it's a kind of a sell the news scenario. Um, but if I was a betting man, I would probably bet that they do good. But who knows? Who knows? I think money is tight for a lot of people. So cheaper options are probably going to be where they're going. I mean, I never go to Walmart, but the few times that I have, uh, there's still quite a few people in there. So Toast is back up here. Carvana dropped under 260. Yeah, KK for sure. Yeah, Steven, I agree. It just looks like a sell the news. So nice job there on those puts. I don't really see much else to talk about here, guys. We're about to hit 255 on Carvana. This thing is just dumping. I think if we go much lower than 250, you may see a little bit of a relief bounce here, just from people kind of buying that dip, and obviously anyone that's shorting this right now may take some profits or maybe some covering. But I don't see any reason why this won't stay down here coming into the open tomorrow. So very interesting. Nice little sell the news example when a stock does good on earnings and they still sell off. It's just part of it. That's why earnings is such a gamble. And I don't recommend people trading it. Could you make some money? Yeah, sure, sometimes. But yeah, so we can talk about some other things for a little bit here. Um, yeah, we did see SMCI drop kind of with PLTR. The PLTR move was the trade of the day. I wish I was at my desk at that time. I was in a meeting, but that would have been an awesome short. I mean, when I see a chart like that, I just think about how much money was made, but also how much money was lost from people that are long. So yeah, PLTR is the big move here. There's apparently going to be a defense budget cut coming out, and obviously this is kind of like a defense-ish stock. So yeah, maybe. But yeah, this was definitely to me the best trade of the day, other than that Tesla long off the open. I'm sure he did. Well, guys, I'll stick around for another, like, I don't know, 2, 3, 5 minutes here if there's any other questions about anything. If not, I'm probably going to wrap things up. Yeah, I might. Farouk, what time is it? Yeah, go ahead, KK. 7:30 Eastern. Okay, yeah, I could probably make that. Arm put. I mean, there's been somewhat of like negative news recently with like possibly a chip tariff. Obviously, like PLTR is down today. I'm pretty sure ARM is somewhat connected to that. So definitely could happen. I do think we're kind of coming into a support level here. From 150 to 155. So I could easily see this bouncing, but if this news kind of gets worse and there's more pressure on stocks like this, if this breaks 150, I mean, this could nosedive. I mean, I'm not saying it's going to go under 100, but in the short term, I mean, maybe we see 140, right? I mean, this does have room to come down. Obviously, it's not like financial advice to be buying puts or anything, but just looking at the chart here, I don't see why it couldn't come down that far. But is it something that I'm going to be looking to trade? Probably not. It's just not really a trade that I typically take. But I will be trying to look on some short trades on some of these chip stocks. The only problem I see with getting a little too aggressive on this stuff is we do have Nvidia earnings next week, and that's kind of like the Bitcoin of crypto. Nvidia is kind of the big daddy for chips, right? So the chip sector may kind of hold on a little bit, just in case Nvidia continues to run up here into their earnings next week on the 26th. But I wouldn't be surprised if they do come down. I mean, I would like to see Nvidia go all-time highs, right? I think there's going to be a nice breakout there for some day trades for me personally, but I'm not positioned in that. It's either going to happen or it doesn't. If it drops, really far, maybe I'm a buyer there. Maybe I'm short in the short term, and then I could let's go long a little bit after that. So I don't know. 75 is crazy for that. I mean, could it happen? Sure, but that's a 50% move from where we are. There's the bear in you coming back out. I knew it wouldn't last very long. All right, guys. Well, any other questions before I head out of here? We just looked at some Carvana earnings, Duco, that came down a little bit, and then Toast earnings as well. Carvana, let's see, broke 260, down a little bit. Good earnings, but still the news scenario, I'm guessing. And Toast down a little bit as well, but not much. Only about 50 cents right now. Nothing too crazy. But yeah, take a look at PLTR though, Duco. I don't know if you're going to be happy or sad. Could be a long-term dip buy in a few days. Yeah, it's down pretty far. But, then again, still over 100. All right, y'all. Well, have a good rest of the day. I don't have any lessons tonight, but this was fun. And I'll see you guys for free live trading in the morning. Let's see if we can get a good trade here to start wrapping this week up. And also, I'll be doing a risk management lesson tomorrow night in my coaching corner. So going to be a little specific there on that, but I think that's going to be good. So we'll see. All righty. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.